She moves up and down with breath. She is 2 sails fledged filled with air. But we must be sensible about this, must take care, less for me than for you, puppy, teat, billowing tower on the brink of all I can eat. So you are a warrior, reckoner, with sand-castled cheeks and an expensive afterglow. I, dog, avail 10 horizons a second, chew dumbly at the stupid collar, the resplendent ass. In my dreams, bathrooms come, one by one, 2 then some. Baths cut into the ground, graves for beautiful, alcoholic men in their early to mid-20s. Be seated on this tiny toilet. This futurist doll is for you to rock hard, not shake, not rattle. A basin to bring to the beaming lips and drink. Red chevron overlap. Must not kill. Besides, the psychosis you speak of is just the perspective, where Cubism lent his eyes to the wrong side. Have you ever wobbled along a line, a midpoint? Let's call it the meridian, gently slender and unkind. I have lost my footing there one time before, I lose it again now. Fall into the arms of mothers who lay me in a cradle with lions made of glass. Lavender, I drink food. Porcelain buttons, I push you. Ice spills against the thigh, I have never felt this ashamed. The ass, calmly and patiently fucked, looks back with some delicate and frenzied unease. Sleeping, long ago, in a gown pulled up to my neck, I sing to you about Wisconsin and fidelity. Okay, so your bedroom looks like P.G. Woodhouse, and mine looks like Francis Bacon, and not the philosopher. In my bedroom, I trap the gorillas I love in cages of paint, to watch them burst out again and again, clapping my hands. You, in your room, fuck humans, in miniature, in good faith, on a sweet china set you got from Morocco. How about a sex which breaks your face? A more radical agony. A better fast, please. Murder parlor games of Spanish tragedy, and don't let go. Hippie shit, I think, when talking to the cool and famous American poetess. She has agreed to flush with me. Today we choose water, not icy but burning, and I think Petrarch is the temperature source. What about a radical critique from the post-Freudian feminist Marxist book reading left about the dumb body of 1968 and its Epicurean tastes for dismal imaginative fields? Risking an Oakbridge stance with my comrades, yonis, I must explain. I try to unschool my body, to declass it, withdraw the slaps and rulers on bent knuckles, try to untwist and untangle from anguish theoretical stalemates, try to take my pussy on a weekend away to thoroughly relax and unwind her. I fed her mojitos on a white beach, told her she was beautiful and applied too much pressure to herself. In the end, I stopped talking to her at all because I wanted her to unlearn her name and unlearn the grammar which tells her she is a pussy and is not a pugilist, a police, or positivism, not a Pinot Grigio, peccadillo, or punane. The American poetess has long left this conversation, righteously distracted by a peripheral object, showing its transience and thus excellence. In the Italian marble bathroom, I spread out my arms and legs with the cold on my face, wait for some happy sting. I hurt, therefore I am. You are. Waves break against the glimmering interface, roses billow into metaphysics. Who are you, and how do you love me? Outside on a bright day, each seeing the other with new and fashionable eyes, a pair of rioting hearts. Okay, this is called Sex, Okay, the Sea is Boundless. This is quite addressed to express a beaten body in, says your mother on the phone in the tone of a minor psychoanalytic superstar. Vanity requests you're competent to a violent appointment. Do not be late for tender welt. A belt measure of care thrust out as spas. Your hands are loving and they break skin. Within, wild cats weep and spiral Andromeda, all the way to my proletarian orgasm, which mocks itself off the Jest each day becomes us, and when I bust your skin with absolute love, I find your soul splitting with toys. Mechanized dancers, bears, dolls which clap and dance and bat tin wings. My face breaks out into a summer's day. Fingers wind up and go. Some souls are basins and some souls are reservoirs. Yours bursts its bank and let the sea meet me and talk all night in a pair of homeless lunettes in a ravish of violet and cream. Say a peripatetic love rival with free agency and E-flat as the heroine traumatized with all dreams with pieces cut out of her. Brush her hair and whisper in her ear. Do not let her wake, use the oven, sports car or phone. Destiny lubricates a consequential tunnel, and inside I find a flock of doves, a tea set, a breathtaking face wet with frost. I found her on a shampoo advert, sexually excited, and to my knowledge, despite becoming an excellent actress, she has never said a word. Metaphors with hexagonal aftertaste, this but not quite that, done 6 times and hung on the wall as a portrait of wood and iron. When I look closer, we are both drawn as skylarks, and I struggle for a sense of real love. Perfumes with irrational backnotes solicit Juliets like me with long beckoning fingers at night in dark places, to operatic endings across the logic of a 9 to 5, the holes in my shoes, my ballet shoes, to rotate serene on a musical box. Okay, this is called Stupid Bunny Drives Romantic Disaster. Bunny ponders on some numbers, meditates on a sweltering affect. She is dazzled by Christmas lights, grammar, fondles the food on her plate, strokes the tie of a man who is new. He makes his fish curry. It is not for her. They have never met comfortably before. She cannot drive, especially not to a romantic place. Feeling the grit on her face, thinking about poetry, she salutes a GI running hard on a rolling barrel of gas. He is green and pop-eyed, digs his bayonet into the innocent air. This is her holiday. She is close and not far. Rueful, she feels sometimes safe. She will eat at his cost the food she likes best. That food is pearls and the boiled fur of expensive Siamese cats. She will have milk from the eyes of a whale, eat emeralds off a fan made of bone. She will, at some cost, be a queer carrot, fucked in a child's fist, be a heterosexual root vegetable, doing a queer thing. At her own cost, blithely, she will be demure, a heroine, masturbate perhaps at scenes of most abject sexual violence, lick orgasms off the floor, flee, sulking, into the articulate sea. Must everyone elope as maniacs? All the plains and the sky become swans with wide spans and heavy hearts, and they are all headlong towards a stupid country. Come, bird, to the eternity lights, where beautiful women eat cherries off avant-garde pianos and kiss. Fantasy has become my most loquacious companion, has gabbled for me a loving paradise of infinite detail and possibility. Tells me love is not a democracy, but it might be a balm. I am a maniac and I have the balm, will fuck her always as my sister, petty object, Karina the noiseless.